Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Going live as soon as YouTube will allow us to. We might be live right now. You never know. It's a bit of a mystery. It's going to make the mobile stream go live as well. Here we are. There it is. We're live simultaneously on Twitter, YouTube. Actually, twice on YouTube. But we're back, boys. It's Friday. What's going on? Let's start off the episode with what we have to do. This show. I am Tom Crown. Welcome. We are your home of the bulls. We are your haven in the times of chaos and crisis in crypto on YouTube. We've been here 5 years live, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. East, and here we are live again. We are sponsored by 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐞 and Meta Signals, two of the greatest companies in the business of trading. Great signals for trading, great indicators, tools for trading. Check them out. Use my links. Help support the stream. Let's see. The links in the video description are referral links. It helps support the stream just by using them. We have lots of different exchanges, different things. Costs you nothing. And if you sign up, you'll get access in our Discord to our exclusive private group. Very fancy. We have a poll going on the main YouTube right now. Do we want to do a Discord hangout night? And there's not a lot of votes quite yet, but it does seem people are busy with holidays. Let's get those numbers up if they get high enough. Nice. If they get high enough, we'll match them in Discord tonight and we'll have a little shindig up there. Sounds good? Sounds good. All right, I have all the chats. What's up, GreaterFool.eth, the only human being over on Twitter commenting, and I liked it. If the charts looked as good as you, we'd all be rich. Bro. Starting out heartwarming. If you could engage with the live stream, basically just hit the like button, share it out, subscribe, put a message in the live chat, vote in the polls. You know the deal. You know it. You guys are you're all G's here. I don't think there's any like new people. Is anyone new here? Anybody? If you are new and you subscribe during the live, not only will your name pop up and I'll shout you out, you'll make this fancy counter roll over. Very exciting stuff. That's as good as I can offer you. All right. All right. Let's see who's here. We got some people over on the mobile stream. Friendly reminder, if you're seeing a very thin, tall stream, you're on the mobile stream, which is okay. If you're on a phone, if you're on a PC, TV, join us on the main one. We got more chatters, more viewers. What's up? Kebab is new. Well, welcome, Kebab. What's up, Hawkeye, Scorpa, Jose, Not Meme, Manouche, Robert, Easy Rider, Kenny Mac, Kebab again, Jonah, Jen. You're new on the daily. Jen's always new here. Roro, Crypto, Crimson, Tillin, Mad Catter. Got a lot of names. I like that. Even right now, just take a minute to think about this. Bitcoin close to 60K. Right now, we are seeing such a dead crypto space. There is very little hype. We're not even seeing like altcoins run. Bitcoin's just hanging out at the same levels. And hell, we still got, I don't know, 150 people on the mainstream. Those numbers hopefully get up a little bit here. But hopefully. But we still have these core people tuning in every day, and I appreciate you guys so much. You're the reason I keep doing this. You're the motivation for me to come on and tell you price is the same as last time we went live, so I don't know what to tell you this time. I appreciate you. You guys are the best. 50% of us. Wow. I put that there. I put this as an option, just like almost as a joke. I was like, no one's going to say that. Almost half of you. Busy with the holiday. That's fine, guys. That's fine. You're busy tonight. We don't have to do it. I just offering you something because who knows what we're going to talk about today. We'll figure it out. Feeling is mutual. Yeah, no. It is what it is. Good times. So we're going to get into some charts here, some Bitcoin. What's up, Bloom Major? My guy subscribing, taking that scribe ginity on F-Boy Friday. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to wrap up Bitcoin because today is the last traditional market trading day of August. We're starting September. If you noticed the thumbnail today, I felt a little artistic. Spent a little time. Maybe that's why nobody's here. Maybe they hate that thumbnail. But we are wrapping up August, and I'll be the first to say it. Screw you, August. You've been a crappy month. You really did end up turning out exactly as people thought. I love to be contrarian when it comes to price action. Everyone before the summer into March was like, oh, summers are boring. We're just going to see sideways and selling off, bleeding, boring. And I was like, nah, man, everybody thinks that. That's not going to happen. I got pwned. Exactly what happened. We continue our sideways march. And honestly, we pray that September is going to bring us spice. September historically has been one of the most bearish months. I don't put a lot of weight in that, but historically has. And then we see what it's like November and December. We have very explosive months in Bitcoin's history. Hopefully it gets spicy before then. I need some spice in my life. I will thank the universe for giving me a little break here in August after the move, but I'm done with it. Universe, you don't have to take it easy anymore. Let's go ham. Get it out of here. Rectember? Yeah, dude. For real. What's up, Luke? How you doing? What in the hell are those emojis, Luke? What is that? Is this like a sea cucumber? Oh, it's an otter. It's an otter? I didn't know that was an emoji. Whatever. What's up, Philly Skills? How you doing, man? Leroy? In March, ICP was 21. Now it's 7. Welcome to altcoins. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, that is par for the course at this point. Altcoins taking huge hits. Huge hits. While Bitcoin figures out what it is it wants to do. God, I hope we get up. Like, we've been going over this now for over a year, and it's like we rallied off of our 2022 bottom. We can call it start of 23. We hit a new all-time high before halving, never happened before, and then right back to really typical price action. Very explosive, very new, unique, pre-halving all-time highs. Now, Bitcoin summer, man. You look back at the Bitcoin summers, and they really all are kind of similar. Last year, sideways for 6 months throughout the summer. Ended up rallying in October. God, fingers crossed October. The year before that, we had hit an all-time high in April and spent the rest of the summer sideways. We did kind of start popping up again in October. So the last 2 years in a row, October has been kind of that go-to month. Before that, we'll call 2020. This obviously was a little different. We had the global economic shutdown, a little different spice in there, but weirdly kind of ended up looking the same. You know, this is relatively sideways. This was honestly throughout all of 22, all of 19 into 20, sorry. And then into October, we got a little pop, October in 2020. So maybe we should be looking at October. Go back to the year before. We have to go all the way. No, even 2019, certainly not as nice or what we were just looking at for the other years, but it was a green candle, October in 2019. Where do we have to go back to? We have to go all the way back to 2018 to get a red October, the hunt for red October even. I don't know, didn't even plan on talking about that. Just interesting. October seemingly the month. So I didn't even look at September. September before, September low green. September low green. Where's this? I was just looking at it. September a little red. September a little red. All right. These don't look that spooky. I think kind of the context that makes this spookier is we've already been trading sideways and down for 6 months. So to even imagine September being red is a painful thought. I understand that. Fingers crossed that that's not what's going to happen, right? Let's review this quick, and then here's my plan for the stream. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We can look at some alts and stuff. I don't want to just do chart. I want to just vibe with you guys. I don't know, ask questions. I'll try to answer them. Let's make it very, very casual today on Friday. I know a lot of you have holiday plans. I do not. I was going to go to the beach, but the place wouldn't allow dogs. So I was like, well, you don't allow Tom Crowns then. That's it. We'll do Bitcoin. We'll do some alts and we'll just chat. So let's look at the monthly close. In 1 day and 7 hours, while the rest of markets sleep, Bitcoin hanging out basically in the middle of its monthly candle. Really not what I was hoping to see here. I was really, well, it's in the top quadrant. All right. It's in premium for the month. But I was really hoping to see some strength here today. Into the morning, into Friday. Markets are closed. Send it into August, into September's open. And it's not even like a very high upside target that I want. 62.6, 62.7 puts us right back in the pattern that we've had for the last 6 months. Basically, lower high closes, higher low closes over and over and over again. All of the wicks touching the previous month's opens and closes, blah, 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 really sideways. So at 58.5, looking for 62.6 just to fit this pattern. It doesn't have to. However, the higher, obviously, we close, the better here. Closing inside that previous month's open, going to be a solid look, at least compared to closing below all of the monthly closes with our lowest wick. Ideally, 64.6 turns this month green, and I've been talking about this for a few weeks. Still would be amazing to see. That is a 10% move. That is quite a move. Well, we do have a day in 7 hours, which a 10% move in that time frame is not unheard of or really uncommon. It ain't looking too great yet, but let's get into some lower time frames. Those are really the only targets. That's it. It's like, I guess we could talk up here and say the 71.1. I think I've been waiting for that to hit this quarter. Could come in September. We'll find out, but really not even worth talking about. We got to see some upside price action. Let's go down to the week. Our weekly wraps up in 2 days and 7 hours. And boy, oh boy, does this not look the best. Not really the best. Last week's wick. So last week, not this week. Last week's wick for an hour, 2 hours, I don't even know, flipped that monthly candle green. This week, bears came back in and or weak-handed bulls taking profit on longs. I don't know. Now bearish engulfed. This is now where we're watching. This is now where I'm watching into this weekly close. Let's see, actually. Sunday. So the week will close one day after the month opens. Interesting. Something to keep an eye on. Why? Why TradingView? Why? 58.5. Where we're at right now. Nice, beautiful candle. Taking it back. This market is abusive. Absolutely abusive. This hurts my soul. I'm sure some of your souls are hurting too. Yeah. Come on, boys. Come on, market. At least just pick a direction. Just go up or go down. I want you to go up, but I can live with you just going down as long as we actually make progress towards somewhere. Jeesh. I'm going to look at some weird time frames here. We're not going to do a ton of analysis. Daily, not looking great. 6 hours, 41 minutes. Let's get a close above 59.1. At least invalidate that bearish engulf. Kind of interesting. We have a bearish engulf on, I think, every time frame we just looked at. On the month, bearish engulfed versus July. Yeah. On the week, currently battling with it. I will be, let's be technical. It's not actually bearish engulfed at this second. It was probably 5 minutes ago. Battling that out. So we'll just say close enough, bearish engulfed. Go to the day. Same thing. Month, week, and day, all bearish engulfed. Boof. Good news here, looking at the day. We did hit a lower low versus Wednesday, but it's really not a meaningful or significant low. We have moved lower. So it is a lower low when we zoom in on a smaller trend or smaller time frame. But overall, this market structure is unaffected. Today's red did nothing. If anything, we might be able to say it could be a liquidity sweep if price doesn't continue selling off today. It may have gathered up those long positions, stopped them out, baited in some shorts. Maybe looking for some liquidity back to the upside. God, I hope so. Pray so. Let's see. So we have 1 day, 7 hours for the month. And 2 days, 7 hours for the week, right? Let's see what other time frames are going to be closing with those. So we have the 2 day going to be wrapping up with the monthly candle here. So we have the final 2 day candle on our chart in August. Man, I'm zooming in here. This could be rolling over. The money flow lows were coming down, showing us a downtrend. That started to trickle off, and there we go. Money flow at the zero line. Not my favorite setup with VWAP coming down in momentum, but at least it's getting close, question mark. Maybe setting up for a spicy August wrap up. The 3 day closes today, which will not close on the week or the month, so doesn't really fit what we're looking at. 4 day closes with the monthly as well. 4 day closed bearish engulf, lower low, bop. And the 4 day not looking very good, looking pretty heavy here. Money flow highs coming down, momentum kind of struggling. I definitely could see momentum at least attempting a zero line move again before I mean, at least looking at that, rejecting again. So maybe a move, kind of a retracement from 65, 73.4, something like that. Any other time frames? I think this closes with a week. Same thing as the 4-day. Boof. Boof. I just want green candles. Bitcoin, you've taken away my favorite things in the world, green candles. 12-hour, kind of droopy. Kind of droopy too. Like the 8 and the 6. We did that the other day. Money flow in the 8, rolling over, now in the red zone. Where's the goodies? I'm usually the hopium dealer. Where is the good hopium? Who's got it? Who's hiding it? 6-hour kind of equally crap. Let's get rid of some of this. This fib needs to be taken from down here now. Local swing high to swing low. Okay. On the 6-hour, we have tested support here. 58.5, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Not a great look. This might be a broadening structure as our highs have come up, our lows have come down. Could be some kind of wedge. But man, this could definitely play out as a head and shoulders too. Down again. 4-hour. 4-hour closed low in the last candle. Dude, nothing looks that great today. Nothing looks great. All right. You know, I won't even waste time continuing to slowly and methodically go through the time frames as we usually do every time, every stream. Just gonna look 5:15. No, it's weird. Right here, this is like exactly the low time frame setup of last stream of Wednesday. Do you guys remember that? I'll refresh your memory. It's right here. It's exactly the same. That's interesting. You have your lower high, your lower low, your higher high. On the 5, right at the same time. Same thing as last stream. You have your low, your lower high, your lower low, and then you break it. Interesting. What happened then? Let's use our pattern tool. We did break to range highs. All right. I'll take that. There's some hopium. That's good enough to smoke. That's good enough to put in there. Let's see. That's good enough. I'm not very picky with what I put in my hopium bowl. That is identical. Identical. Fractals are fun. They're hardly ever hardly ever directly tradable. I think they're kind of a good tool to trade around. If we use that exact same bar pattern, fit it to what we're seeing now, we might be looking at 60.4. Lower high again. Not really the best, but I'll take it. I will take it for sure. I needed something to get me through. There we are. Let's make this not so annoying on our chart, and we can follow along, see how closely price action fits to that previous move. The closer it fits, this is really how you can use it in trading, in my opinion. The closer it fits, the tighter you could look to maybe place a stop loss. Closer it fits, the more likely it is to continue following price action. When you see it deviate, so if this follows very closely, right, maybe continues doing this. When you see it deviate, let's say we come down to our low, where we held our higher low here. If we break it, then maybe you look to trade it in the other direction, right? So you're looking for maybe the fractal to break to either stop out of position or start a position. I wouldn't in general recommend using these kind of like by themselves. All right, let me pull up the chats here. I've been ranting a little bit about the charts. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Chart doesn't look great. Does not look great. The only kind of good piece here is the identicalness or the very similar price action that we saw on Wednesday when we were live. That did lead us to range highs after the fall. Didn't really make progress, but it did get us there. So I don't know what you guys are looking at. What chart should we look at? It's Friday, boys. It's Friday. It's a holiday weekend. It's not the spiciest of days, but we're going to try our best. So who is here? Let's see. Let us see. Oh, no. What user? There we go. What's up, Mr. Blank? How you doing, friends? No, now tiny over on the short stream. The short stream, if I don't continue to engage them from the very start, all the viewers leave. I don't know. If you're over on the short stream, let me know. Say hello. Greater Fool, still the only one over on Twitter. So on the main stream, what's up, Bill? Bill Breyer. Captain Tanner, how you doing, man? Crypto Billy, my guy. How are you doing this Friday? Crypto Kitty. Good Kitty. I don't know if you ever played Overwatch. Crypto Steve O. Gearin. Gearthan K. Yo to you, man. Crypto Steve O. Does it matter? To you, not to me. Dude, your name is hard to read out loud. Era Random, Georgetown, Felix, Humberto, Gabrielle, 100 Air, Janex. Yeah, we got some good names here. What's up, boys? Josh Kennington, Joshua Guerrero, Keyman, Leroy Essel, loading name, Mahmoud, Rafiq. What's up, bro? Matthew Smeed, Moggy Games on Twitter X, Marine R. How are you, Marine? Maybe a Band-Aid. Mickle 911, Moneymaker, you were here in the beginning. Shout out to you. Mr. Blank, Jake the Snake, Not Meme, Novocaine. What's up, Jake Purdy? You're very purdy, man. Omor Yuri winner. Which market is this? We got Bitcoin up. He said my name. I did say your name. What's up, bro? Meta Jules, how are you? Who else we got? Patrick Power, Philly Skills, Novocaine. If I missed you, I never want to miss you, bud. Rancor 2012, Randy Greer, Richard 1, Rising Sun, Robert Nitz, Sauce, Sean, Seek and Hunt, Stymie, Sneardly, Sunchips, Sin, T-Bone, Pickle, Tillin, Tom Allen. How are you, Tom Allen? How's 𝐂𝐨𝐿𝐴𝐶 doing? Trade Intuition, Wick, Yobi, Monkey. We got good names. See, you guys come out of the woodwork. We have 350 viewing on the mainstream, 80 on the short stream. We got a bunch of chatters. We got good people. Your bags will shine again someday. Dude, you're telling me my bags, their shine. I don't want to say they've lost their shine, but they're just currently very dim. What's up, Anthony? Logo. What's logo? First libertarian president fights 250% inflation with warm welcome from cryptocurrency in Argentina. Yeah, Argentina has had hyperinflation for like a decade. I don't know how their money isn't, I don't know, like, how do they even have money anymore? Blaze the Gecko, let's turn this around, holding 58 support for a long time. I want that. I absolutely want that, my friend. Here, my issue, kind of lazily went over the chart here. I don't know. I'm not inspired. This market just hasn't been inspiring me. When you look locally, we have tapped 58 with lower lows 3 times since our fall. You go to the left, and you can see this is a support that held into a higher low, into a higher high, started an uptrend, technically still in an uptrend. But my aversion to saying something along that line is this support has been tested. It's been tested more than once. When it's tested multiple times, it is a nice thought that it's like, oh, it's holding and it's showing strength. And that can be true in hindsight. If the market rips up from here, you can say, okay, yeah, they held support there. They held it strong. That's bullish. The problem is you can only really say that on hindsight. And before that, the reality is that support each time it's tested is weakened. So each additional test, the probability of it breaking increases. And so I don't typically view that as bullish. I typically view that as bearish. I want to be bullish. I am bullish. I'm always bullish. But god dang, the chart's making it hard. Making it very difficult. What's up, Recto? Make crypto great again? Make it great again, buddy. Go ahead. I'll be here rooting for you. You appreciate the analysis from top down, Girthan K. I don't know if this is your first time here. We do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live every week, forever. Wait for confirmation. What's up, Philip? You are over there on the short stream, my friend Philip. Join us on the main one. Come join us, my friend. Japernicus, what are you looking at? Josh, look at the 1-year charts for Bitcoin all day, every day, dude. I'll look at, in fact, I don't ever want to look at a low time frame chart again. I only ever want to look at the biggest. Let's see. Can I add a custom interval? Here we go. 10 years is 120 months. Interval's too big Trading View. Trading View. What in the actual? How many months can I do? 28. You can't even do above 12 months. That's crap. What the hell? That's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Not a bad reminder. Not a bad reminder. Though I just did a top-down analysis and concluded there wasn't really much bullish, exciting kind of signals going on. Maybe I didn't go big enough. I didn't go top-down enough on the year, which we very commonly do bring up, especially in bearish times. This is Bitcoin's yearly chart. We have had 3 red years ever in Bitcoin, which is a really interesting concept because if you've been in Bitcoin, I've been in Bitcoin like 8 years. If you've been in as long as me or longer, maybe even if you've only been in a few years, it feels like Bitcoin has 3 green years and then all the other ones are red. It is amazing at turning our sentiment, our kind of manipulating our emotions and making us act against logic, right? 3 red years total since 2010. That's it. 2014, 2018, and 2022. That's it. The rest have been green. Though it feels like it's always going down, it's always going up. The early candle's still in great condition. It's always a good reminder, up 40% for the year. I think the reason that doesn't feel as good as it should is because we've seen many stocks and even indices. I don't know. Actually, let's see. What's the SPY up this year? If it's up over 40%, I'm going to be mad. %. All right, that's some good perspective. That's some good perspective. Bitcoin, this maybe doesn't feel like the most green month or the most green year ever, but it's still up more than double the SPY for this year. Good perspective, my friend. Thank you. That's a cup and handle. Which one? I didn't see what time frame we're talking about. What's up, Anthony? Your bags are always shiny. Good. You got good shiny bags. That's what she said. No Watney. How was your long from 64 to? Yeah, I stopped it out. Got stopped. Got wrecked. Absolutely, brother. 10%'s a crash now. It's another day. 10% is not even like a dump. I feel like 10% is like just normal volatility. Why is it the title? Well, you're on the mobile stream, and I will warn you guys, the mobile stream's always going to have way, way more clickbaity titles. That's what works on mobile streams. I don't know. It just is what it is. Come join the main one. How much do you have, Mr. Nobody? I have 123,500 friends. I count my worth in friends. What's up, Andrew 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝𝐻𝐾? Evans, what's up, brother? The gold standard. What's up, Ultra Rect? Take a look at bar. You could look at bar. Wait, what is bar? Like, I don't know what bar is. Maybe we won't take a look at bar. I don't know. I don't know, man. I was gonna do something here. Music. Tell me if it's too loud. I'm turning this on mostly for me. What's up, Saeed Abdul Jafar? Saeed Abdul Basit Shah. What's up, man? Knowledge and quiz. I missed you also. Sorry, knowledge and quiz. There it is. It's a bear market for subscribers, I know. Shit happens? Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, I still have my short open from whatever. 71.2. I hate being short, man. What's up, Robert Nitz? Take a look at render. Yeah, we can take a look at render. Boom. Render finally hitting that entry. Finally hitting that entry. What do you guys think? Think this is a good trade? If Bitcoin wasn't so dumpy right now, I would say this is such a strong trade. I guess it has like chilled out on the dump. Because I put this back in the Discord. You should join the Discord if you're not in it. Link's pinned to the top of the chat. I put it in the Discord this morning when I got my alert that it went off. But when I put it in the Discord, Bitcoin just looks so dumpy. Someone was like, Mr. Blank, was it you? You're like, thanks, man. And I was like, don't thank me yet. Do not thank me yet on that one. We can look at render. Maybe my doggo ears. Every time you buy, the market goes down no matter what. Abdul Rahman, dude, I think everyone, literally everyone, like feels that. I think we've all experienced that, where it's like the market is watching me. The market isn't watching you. You know what the reality of it is, and this won't help you because it'll still feel bad, but maybe you can kind of take some comfort. The reality of it, I think, because it's impossible that the market would go against everyone, right? Every single person whenever they buy, right? It isn't. That wouldn't really make sense. They would cancel each other out. But the reality is, whenever you randomly decide to buy and sell, unless you woke up in the morning, didn't look at the price, didn't look at a chart, didn't whatever, you just woke up randomly and were like, I'm going to buy or I'm going to sell right now with no context, right? I doubt that's what you're doing. Unless you do that, the reality is that most people, whatever the market is doing, the market is kind of corralling or like hurting us emotionally, logically, like our emotions, whatever. And when we think, oh, I'm going to buy or I'm going to sell, so many other people, I would say even the majority of other random people out there are feeling that exact same way. So what ends up happening is like when we buy or sell, kind of just based on emotion or based on whatever we're looking at, it's the I don't know, it's not the opportune time, but it's the time where everyone else is doing it. And so we all experience these emotions together. We all have these reactions together. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. We have them together without really knowing it. And so when we randomly buy, lots of other people are randomly buying, and that's when market makers, whales, kind of dump into that liquidity, take our money, you know? I don't know if that helps. Hopefully it helps. We're gonna look at render. What else are we looking at today? I like render because it's making me look good here. Friendly reminder, I'm just a normal guy. I can't give you financial advice. I'm just doing my analysis, showing you how I might approach trades, what logic I'm using. Please don't blindly copy me ever. Just use whatever value you can get from me. Take it. Steal it. It's not even stealing, I'm giving it away. Ignore and hodl. Wise words, Paul. Wise words. ICP, LCX. What's LCX, Jmar? Randy, you're on the mobile stream, by the way. Put that message in there again. Vertical stream. Less than one Mt. Gox. Real rider. Less than one cow. Mt. Gox stole 5k coins. Maybe I missed something. Oh, you've been in. Okay. I see what you're saying. 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝 Mendra. When bullish to will it be bullish 50k or bearish? You mean bearish to 50k? I mean, we already hit 50k. Hitting 50k again is not really bearish. It's not a good thing. Like, it wouldn't be great if we went down to 50k, but that's still in our range, right? You're still right in that same pattern we've been in. I think a better way to put it is, if we hit 50k again, nothing has changed. I don't know how comforting that is. Nothing would have changed. Still right in this, in the zone, man. I kind of like this fractal. It looks like it wants to do this exact move. We'll see. You're selling your house, young? Good luck, my friend. That's a ballsy move. What's up, HFG? What am I trading? Honestly, nothing right now. I mean, well, we're about to look at render. The cool thing about this is I could look to take this right now. Let me see. Still a little dumpy on the day. I'm looking at render. What else should we look at? DCA auto buy stymie. That is the way, dude. DCA, just put in a buy just like you do in a 401k on a timer, irrespective of price. That is how you succeed. Week could look a little better. One thing I like about render here is last week's pop right to resistance, right to previous support. Render then this week selling off, but one thing I like is that Bitcoin on the week already down here, already traded into a bearish engulf. Render hasn't. That might be showing us some relative strength. Just so happens to coincide with where we put the long, so I'm going to try to avoid being biased simply because it followed the TA. Okay. Go down to the day again. Actually, let's look at the month. Months are so important today. This is the last, if you missed the intro, this is the last traded traditional market day of August. Obviously, we still have tomorrow in crypto. Is it tomorrow? Today's the 30th. We have tomorrow. But traditional markets are closed until Tuesday. So they're not open for another 1, 2, 3 days or whatever. So today is, by many definitions, the end of August. Render on the month. I don't know if I pulled this up. Putin likes cryptocurrency? I don't know, man. Does he? I'm sure Putin doesn't know jack about it. I'm sure he has people who know about it. I don't think he knows jack about it. Monthly. Monthly touched the 20 MA. Not a bad spot to look to bounce. Render showing some strength, moving to that $50 or $5 mark, up from 350. It's like almost a double bottom on the month here, but closing above, or looking to close above, this monthly order block back January, February. Some strength. If we get a close above 446, looking for that previous monthly support, probably $7, $7.25, something up here where this chart held support, lost it, comeback sweep liquidity. That looks pretty good. That'd be likely not a very extreme target for September. Today at our entry, the 20-day moving average, 200 sits at $8. Let's see, that lines up pretty well. Lines up pretty well with the monthly. Maybe I'll take this. What do you think? Should I take this trade? Should I take it live? I haven't taken a live trade in a while because Lord knows this has been so choppy, so sideways. I don't like chop trading. Let me see. You see what exchanges I have pulled up that got render. One sec. It's so weird what like pairs some exchanges choose to list. It's like they'll have something like boom, like book of meme, but then they won't have render. It's like, why? Why do you have book of meme but not render? Also, I don't think I can even search for a pair on this, can I? All right, we'll try a different one. I've been trying out some new exchanges. FEMX, by the way, guys, in case you weren't here last stream or two, FEMX starting September 1st will KYC new accounts. New accounts. If you have an account, it isn't impacted. So basically, probably look to sign up an account there if you want to trade on FEMX and you don't want to KYC in the next, I don't know, 2 days. Check it out. Let me see if I put the but looking for new exchanges because I do not like KYC. I do not ever recommend anyone skirt the law, do anything illegal. Don't do anything like that. But KYC is not good. Follow the law, but don't KYC when you don't need to. You don't want to give your most private information over to a random exchange because you don't know what they're going to do with it. They're going to follow AML law, yes. They're going to report it, which is fine. But you don't know the security of their email database, of their info database like that. It's not a good thing to just throw out there when you don't need to. That's what I'm saying. If you're in the US and you want to trade on exchanges that are KYCing, I recommend you get that Palau ID. I have one. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the legal specifics of that ID, but to my knowledge, you can have that ID and you can KYC with it, and it's not like gray or legal. You're KYCing under like a different residency. I think you might forfeit US protections, but I ain't never seen no US protections when it comes to crypto, so I'm not too worried personally. As always though, especially when using new exchanges, remember there is risk to holding assets on exchanges. Not your keys, not your coins is not just a saying, it's real. So as I always say, on any exchange, no matter how much you trust them, only put what you're trading. Don't hold assets there. All right, here we go. Here we go. What do I get? Oh no. I thought I had funds here. Might not have funds on this one. What in the hell? Maybe I won't be able to take this live. Oh, here we go. Futures Pro. All right. I'll take it. It's been a while. If you have never seen this exchange, it's 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐞. My link is in the video description. It's in the live chat. If you sign up with this, you also get our VIP trading group in the Discord. Discord.gg/TomCrown. Let's see how far away I am now from our entry. Our entry was 506. Did it hit 5? It hit 5. Let's see. 3.7 to 1. 15% drawdown. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do when I look at this is if I'm going to use leverage, which I am. 15% drawdown means I can't use 10x or else it will get liquidated before the stops hit. I can barely use 5. You could use 5 up to like 19% drawdown. So I'm going to have to go kind of low leverage or I can just adjust my stop loss, make it tighter. Let's see. Well, he's moving averages in a sec. Too much on the screen. Yeah. Now I'm going to look for signs that it may have bottomed out at least temporarily. Going up from the 1 minute. Not seeing anything I love quite yet. 15 minutes slowly rolling over. No divergence. 30 minute. Not slowly rolling over. Oof. No divergence. 45. No divergence. This is going to be a hard sell for me. This is going to be rough for me to try to enter this. Damn, yo. Damn. All right, well, because I can't seem to find good confluence. Can't seem to find good reversal signals. I'm going to probably go light, low leverage, and light on this. Volume's not working. Hey, what's happening? It's not putting volume up. Weird. Very weird. $5.50 would be a 10% gain. What would I do? Right here. $5. $5.50. Where would my stop have to be? Just underneath this candle. Boys. Boys. 8% upside, 3% drawdown. STT. Okay, combine leverage. Adjust the leverage. I could do 5. 5x. It's for short. I don't want to short. No. Let's do $5 limit order. $5 amount, 100. Is that a 5x or should be use margin? Okay, no. Use margin 200. I also noticed I'm on cross. I'm going to switch to isolated. Little mini lesson here, guys. Cross. If you don't know the difference between cross and isolated, always use isolated. If you don't know the difference, always use isolated. If you do know the difference, probably still always use isolated. Isolated is going to prevent the amount that you can lose in any given trade. It's going to define that amount, let's say. So I put USDT 100, that's going to use $200 of leverage or margin. If I use isolated and it gets liquidated, I can only lose $200. If I put it on cross, it won't get liquidated, at the price or whatever level that would have been. But it will continue to draw down my total account. So if this goes all the way down to like 0, I'll lose all 1,000, even though I only use $200 in margin. So I recommend, this is what I do. I always just use isolated with very, very little exception. There is a case for cross, but we're not going to get into that. The separated mode for the current pair. Okay, I guess I have to use combined. Cool. Isolated. Lick for long 480. Whew. All right. Use wait, something changed again. See, you gotta be careful. This is actually really great. I did this. I haven't traded on this one too much yet. So it's taking me a long time to enter this order. You've seen me do this step by step. Watch. The leverage adjusted again to 20x. If I had hit open long, I would have been on 20x, would have gotten liquidated at, what was it? 480. So I have to go back up again to leverage, change it again to 5 because I don't want 20. 5. Now I can finally do this. Liquid price $4. What are we at right now? We're up 1 point something %. God. All right. Do I want to market this? No, Tom. Don't. No, you don't want to market. You don't want to market order it, even though you really do. Really do. Nah, we're gonna set it as a limit because limit's good trading. Limit order $5. Liquid price $4. If 5x makes sense, confirm. Done. Done. See if that fills. There you are. Did it. Back to the 1 minute. Sorry, that took me a while. Let me pull up the chats again. Sorry, fam. Coin name. Looking at render. Render is what I was just trading. Render. Used to be RNDR. Now it is render spelled out for reasons I can't explain. In Europe, not that easy. Fair enough at HFG. Fair enough. Yep, the game of exchanges is a game that's going to keep going on. Little cat and mouse. Little arms race. The good news is, to my knowledge, and like I said, I've used many exchanges over the course of the years. To my knowledge, I've never heard of any like government, I'll say US because I only speak for that. I've never heard of the US government going after users in any capacity, unless of course they're laundering money, doing things illegal. Don't do that. But I've never heard of them shutting down an exchange because, you know, it didn't KYC or whatever, and then going after the users. It's, to my knowledge, again, not a lawyer, it is the responsibility of the exchange, not the user. Don't quote me on that, but that is to my knowledge. What's up, Merrick? We're breaking true now. 61.5. Why doesn't Tom use Kraken Pro? I do use Kraken. I use Kraken mostly for like accounting stuff. But Kraken Pro and Coinbase Pro are actually coming along. There's a reason. It's because they see this arms race happening and they want to capitalize on markets. They don't want to be the exchanges that no one uses, right? So they're looking to add perps, options. Coinbase Advanced actually has options for Bitcoin. Options like expiration date, strike, blah blah blah. It's like them and Deribit. That's new. They're trying to add stuff. Check it out. 𝐞𝐞. I don't like 𝐞𝐞, man. Even Robinhood allows stop loss now. Use those tools. I mean, if you're using leverage, you should always have a stop loss with so little exception. If you're using isolated and you know what you're doing and you're basically betting that lot saying this either hits my take profit or this is 0, then you don't really need a stop loss. But that is very specific, man. Any thoughts on min swap, Sunchips? I've never heard of min swap. What is min swap? Why is this? Never heard of it. What is it? Is it a coin? There we go. I meant to put this in the main chat. There we go. We're on 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐞. This link is in the video description below. Crap. No. That link did not work. There we go. Min swap is a Cardano DEX. Never heard of it. There we go. 𝐓𝐶 link is in the video description and in the chat. Render. Render. I'm gonna set an alert here for $5 because that was my entry. That way I'll know if it fills while we're live. $5. Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin. Not really following this fractal as much anymore. You could argue that's a lower low, but that's really kind of just seeing what we want. 1 minute still meh. Looking a little bit better though. A little bit better. Still pretty meh. How's that poll going, boys? Are you hitting that poll? Holy crap. It's not a busy stream today, that's alright. But 300 votes. Half of us are busy with holiday. Wow. Alright, well, I guess we're not gonna do that. Unless all of a sudden people are like, let's do this. Probably not gonna do it tonight. I was saying that we could have like an open to the public voice chat in Discord, discord.gg/Timeframe. Like I'd be there, you could ask me questions with your voice instead of text. It's a little better experience, but apparently people are busy with the holiday. That's all right with me. What's up, Ace of Hearts? How you doing, bro? Work has been lame today. I feel you. Your boss had a million questions. Why Bitcoin dipped? Oh my God. I wonder what answer are they looking for when people ask us that? Like, Bitcoin dropped because the miners mined it backwards. Like, I don't know. What are they looking for? Because people got bearish. What's up, Great Condor? Good to see you, man. Wiped out your longs on Bitcoin heat map. Let's look. Let's take a look at some stats while we burn time again. Funding still slightly bullish. Slightly bullish. I noticed IDEX, the coin we were following on Wednesday, because it had crazy negative funding. No longer in that negative funding. We'll have to take a look at that. But really the same as we left them Wednesday. Slightly bullish. A little bit less so. Let's go. We're talking about where are you? Liquidation heat map. Thank you, Pickle. Shout out to Pickle for telling me this. Apparently, on CoinGlass, pair will give you, by exchange and symbol, will give you all of them, like an aggregate. That's what I was looking for. Thanks, man. I need water. Where's my water? This'll do. Okay. Much better. Let's zoom out. Zooming out looks pretty similar to Wednesday when we looked at this, except this is actually a change. Let's zoom in. Man, my voice. That water went down like the wrong pipe, and now I'm struggling to recover. Similar to Wednesday when we looked at this, but now 39 billion liquidated at 70.5K. 39, I think that was 20 something. That's almost doubled. Another 40 billion. Holy shit. At 72.5. Wow. Down below us, dude, we have big licks down here too, though. Maybe I'm looking at something different here. Big liquidations at 33.9. Then again at 25. Ooh. Got some fog. Fog on those bad boys. There we go. Just do like 3 month. There it is. Wiped out leverage below us. It's interesting. It's interesting because I see what we're talking about. When you go to like a 3 month chart, shows very little to be liquidated below. 1 billion at 50K versus 4, 3, 1, 1, 1. A lot more licks to the upside. So when you're looking at this, it's important, I think, to go to like the year or the max data, because a lot of those liquidations are from orders that have been sitting, orders that are in profit. So there's more to be liquidated, you know, like above price shorts, below price longs. You can't see quite as much. Although now you're right, dude. There's nothing down here. Good eye. There's nothing down there. There's been a long time in my career where I would argue, well, that means the price probably doesn't want to go there, right? Because there's no liquidity, no positions to grab. But that just hasn't been quite the way that you would assume. Just like hasn't really played out quite that way. Go to this really simple map. Yeah, you can see that here. Good eye, dude. You can see that here even on the simple map. It's just a flat line. No liquidations until like 57.8. Shorts pretty gradual all the way up. You hit 65, it starts getting real big. Real big. Fear and greed is still fear. No change there, man. Even these things aren't changing. Boring. Pulling the chat back up. What's up, Meme Takes over on Twitter? How you doing, man? No, now you feel worse, J-Dog? Don't feel worse. Feel better, bud. KGF Gaming. I already said that. Randy, still over on the vertical stream. Appreciate you. What's up, Callan? If whale market shorts, does that mean price would need to go a lot lower to fill? If whale market, I assume you mean like if a whale market, yeah, whale market shorts. Does that mean price would need to go a lot lower to fill? If there isn't sufficient liquidity for a large order to short, then yes, it would continue filling down in the order books until it reached enough liquidity. I think that's what you're asking. Can we look at no Sana? No Sana. All right, sure. Why not? It's Friday, boys. It's Friday. We're waiting for my render long to fill so I can get wrecked live. I think we looked at this for you once. Maybe it wasn't you, it was somebody. RO, a lot of orders around 57K on the 2-week lick map. Orders or lick? Orders or licks? Orders or licks? I assume you mean liquidations on the liquidation map from 2-week. I don't have a 2-week. This is interesting. Anyway, no Sana. You guys want to look at no Sana? Anybody? Bueller. How much to look at coins, by the way? Bluff City breaks? We don't really like, it's not really like a charge. I don't know. Depends. It depends. I don't really have an answer for you. No Sana. We placed this long back in March. It filled and got wrecked instantly. Yikes. Still though, I kind of like this. While this position, placed way up here, while this position did get stopped, right? I like that we are seeing the chart respond to it from 150 to 166. Low, higher, high. Not bad. I'm going to assume that's like a monthly. Nope. Maybe it's a weekly. Like an order block or something here. Yep. Weekly order block. Seeing that TA actually work, right? Order block resistance, order block painted, new all-time high. Come back to test that resistance or that order block as support. While it did break, I'll argue that it held, at least for now. This looks a lot like render, realistically. A lot like render. You had weekly support, you lost it, you came back up to test it, now you have a red candle. That red candle has not bullish engulfed. Really the same story. Same story as render right now. Let's zoom into the day. I didn't see anyone complain about the volume of the music, so I assume it's either way too low or it's just right. It's really similar. Like it's almost, it looks like the exact same thing to me. Weekly, fell, tested, now you move back. Render just didn't have that green day yesterday. Did test the high after the low. Or high after the low. Didn't quite come back here yet. Not looking bad. Looking better than some stuff. A lot of indecision though. A lot of red money flow. You got a fake out here, was looking to roll over, it didn't. Did it go lower here on the 4? Went lower or double bottomed? Man, I think I'd have to look for lower. I think I gotta look for a lower entry. Let's see. I really like 150 here. Really like 150 here. Which is funny because that was the previous entry. Yikes. It was the exact same entry as the last trade. I really like 150. Where can we get? 370. Get a 5 to 1. Ooh. That's a 40% drawdown. We still get a 3.6 to 1. Let's do just back to 223. Something like that. You see this. What do you think? What do you think, fam? Pyramid end with prison time. What pyramid? How does a pyramid scheme end? Yeah, prison time. That is correct, 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐞. You're right. If you look at SUI, probably. You don't know how much to send. You're trying to get Moonwell. Moonwell. Probably can look at that for you. Why not, brother? Appreciate your super chat. Bluff City Breaks, my guy. Sure, why not? It's a slow day. We got 500 viewers now, though. We're slowly building back up. I like that. We were down in like 250 for a while here. Let's go. Keep hyping it up, guys. Keep sharing the stream out. Keep hitting those likes, subscribes. You know how we do. Moonwell. Is this it? Can we look at dogs? Yeah. I think we still have dogs pulled up. We'll look at it after this. Sharon, don't promote things here. What's Sharon promoting? Yeah, we don't do that. FTM, probably pull up FTM. Sharon, oh my god. Guys, want to mine a Telegram affiliated airdrop? Sharon, you are either scamming or this is maybe even more possible. You're being scammed and you're not aware of it. Like, yeah. Yeah, nah, dude. Nobody wants that. Is this it? You're a little shocked. What are you shocked by, BM? No chill, just chill. That's right. You like Rhythm, my man? Anthony T. Oh. Love Rhythm. All right, well, I don't know if this is it. It's on 𝐞𝐞 and base. I think that this is it. Moonwell. Do you Moonwell? It's on 𝐞𝐞. I think this is it. Is it at 1.5 cents? Yeah, cool. All right, I'll take a look at this for you. For sure. Sharon or Karen, help me, Sharon. Help me, Sharon. Randy, can you not stop being sarcastic? Yeah, I can't stop being sarcastic. Help me, Sharon. God, I love South Park. We'll call this 1 cent. Boop, perfect. Zooming out. Started trading in 2020 in July. Stayed in a pretty tight channel. Pretty tight channel wedge, we'll call it. Pretty tight wedge. For the first year. Broke out in March with the rest of the market. Made a nice spicy move. Very spicy move. To 8 cents. It has since touched back to 1 cent. As these things tend to do. 1618 got us pretty close. We would have been off by 0.004 cents had we taken profit at the 1618. The top at 8 cents came in strong after. Let's get on to the week. Beautiful. That is strong support and is a psychological number, that 1 cent target. Little bounce here. I think targeting right back to your previous weekly support untested, I think is a decent call. That's just under 2 cents. We could be all right. Could be all right. Looking like everything else as we get into the days, getting into those lower time frames. What's 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐼𝐴 got for us at resistance? I got to pull moving averages. Bitcoin looks like it wants 59.3, doesn't it? Go for it, little bud. Nothing too spectacular to be found here. Right underneath that 50-day. Let's see this. Looking at Moonwell right now. Don't worry, we won't be doing it forever. For our Mr. Bluff. Was it Bluff City? Something like that. Let's see this. 1.27-ish. Resistance. You fell on the 5th. Found resistance right here. Order block and up. Now you're at the 50. Tall wicks showing some selling pressure. 1.27 cents. Yeah. Stop under 1 cent probably. Target up here, get a 2-to-1. I'll take that. I'll take that. Likely to find resistance up here at 2 cents though, my friend. I don't really know anything about this chart anyway. There we go. Interesting trade. I like the structure. I like the thing I like about this chart at all. Well, yeah, the strongest part of this chart is that 1 cent bounce. That was a very critical weekly resistance. Came back, tapped it, bounced. I can see 1.9 cents in its future. From its all-time low to its all-time high, that also some confluence there. The 618. Yeah, that's a strong logical level. See how that plays. Shout out Bad Baptist. How you doing, brother? Dude, I can't believe how shot down this idea was. I did not think anybody would say this. I guess you guys actually have holiday plans. Good for you. I'm just jealous, guys. I don't have shit. I don't have shit planned. What's up, Juan? Juan, Steve-O, 𝐞𝐞, forcing everyone to KYC. Yeah, of course. VPN does not matter. They busted you by email and or phone number. Huh. Weird. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that happening, Steve, but I believe it. Yeah, that's just the way it's going, guys. That's why there's a bunch of new exchanges in the video description below. Remember the risks involved, especially on a new exchange. Don't hold all your coins there. Just put what you're trading on them. Though a lot of people, when they hear about these KYCs and stuff, they think, oh, am I going to lose my money or something? Never heard of that happening. Never heard of that happening from KYC, like as a result of them KYCing. Obviously, exchanges like FTX have had issues in the past and people lost money. A good testament to not your keys, not your coins. It's not a joke. But yeah, don't worry too much about like, oh, well, I lose everything. You're not gonna lose everything. Not because of KYC. You'll always, to my knowledge, be able to withdraw in normal conditions, right? We can look at dog trade getting wrecked, of course. Of course, you're a little too ambitious. Said I wouldn't take this one. Let's update on dog. Feel like a meme coins? Yeah, but you are always here spamming, my friend. You have come in here and spam every time you've been in here. What is LCX, JMar? You said it earlier. Bought? What did I already buy? No. Oh God, no. No. It's running away from me. I'm not going to change it. Let me fill, or fill me at my price, or don't fill me at all. That's what I say. Never custodying your assets. Never use an exchange to custody your assets. If you're trading on any of the exchanges that have ever pointed out or ever linked you guys to, only keep what you're trading, guys. Do not use that as a place to keep your coins. Not safe. What's up, Eamon? How you doing? What's up, Andy Crypto? Hi. Can I spam the NPC chart? What's up, Rich VV? I mean, you can spam it if you want. Probably pull it up. Hello from Miami. What's up, Tony Rosas? I miss Miami. I miss it. The Melroy army is here. So here's the thing, Melroy army, or any other armies that are out there. Here's the thing. When you guys join to spam your token, but you don't ever join the stream other than that, you don't ever say any other messages other than that. 1, you look like bots. 2, you look like scammers. But 3, here's the real one. Because those other 2, whatever. We got bots and we got scammers. I try to protect you guys from scammers, but here's the real one. You guys only join to spam your coin. You're not a regular viewer. You don't just watch, right? So there's no value to me to like do them because they're not viewers. If it was a regular viewer here, you're here 2-3 times a week, you're just chatting, just, you know, normal participating, then it's like, oh, I should look at this because this person is actually a viewer, not just you pop in and copy pasta. You would be a shill. I mean, they are shills, yes. What's up, Crypto Nazer? How are you doing, bro? Spammity, spammity, spam, spam. Thank you, Ace of Hearts. You're a regular. 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐫𝐬𝐞. You are a regular. You're always here. You're the man. What's up, Tom Kumagi? Great name, Tom. Spamming for that placebo. Good. Sharon, you may not think you're a scammer, Sharon. You may not. And like I said, maybe you're the one being taken advantage of. But you ain't chilling no Telegram group. You ain't chilling. You're not chilling some other group in our live stream, regardless of your scammer status or not. You're just a normal guy, same. That's probably why you tune in. I'm just a normal guy. I feel like Bitcoin wants 60K. Are we going to go hard today? I think 60K is in the realm of possibility. I think 60K is in the realm of somewhat likely before September starts. We still have a day and like 5 hours, 6 hours. I know you. That's right. That's right. Are we in very early, or is Bitcoin taking longer than usual? It's right on. I would say it's right on track. It's pretty right on track. What do you think? We'll look at dogs. I forgot about it. We'll look at it next. Hold up. Okay. Are we early? Are we right on track? What is it? 48 bars, 4 years. Are we early? Are we on time? We're ahead of schedule. Honestly, we're ahead of schedule. We are ahead. October. I was just talking about October in the start of the stream, man. I was just talking about it. October. Exactly 4 years from the all-time high will be October next year. Like, I think we're right. I think we're early. We're just early, right? Exactly 4 years. It's wild. I don't expect this to continue forever, but so far, man, every 4 years, clockwork. I guess the issue is we already hit an all-time high. So it felt like we were ahead of schedule. And then we spent 6 months doing nothing. So it felt like we weren't ahead of schedule anymore. There is a little interpretation when you look at this. So one, do you use November's high from 21 or do you use April's high from 21? 65K or 69K? I think there's an argument for either. The reason I placed it this way is simply from 2017 December, boom, 4 years later, November, December of 21. We're just going to extend that out 4 years later, looking at October, November of 25. There you go. Little perspective. Little perspective. I think I was looking at dogs and I got distracted because I remember talking about how this trade got pwned and how I said I wouldn't take this one. I would not take a leveraged trade on something that doesn't have a year plus history. There's way too little liquidity, way too much potential volatility. It doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look terrible. Has held the low, hasn't traded below 001, 002, we'll call it. 0015 down here. Not terrible. Doesn't look great either though. Got a little bullish divergence building on these lows. That's okay. 15-minute does look a little rolling over. Huh. All right, I can see some upside in this for the shorter term, maybe into the end of August. Kind of battling here. You have a double bottom on 15-minute, on the hour, 4 hour. Is that on the 12? 12 hour. For the 12 hour down, you have a double bottom at today's wick low. Not a bad thing to play with if you're looking for a shorter upside. 15-minute rolling over here, money flow lows coming up, reaching over to that 0 line. Boop, boop. Let's see where we want to go back to. Where's the ish? Here. Could do this. Don't like this trade either. Again, I'm not trading anything with this little history. We could do something like that. 0014. You have a double bottom. Your 618, your 0.5 retracements here. You have divergence on that double bottom. I see a reason to think something like this will play. Something like that. There's dogs. I have alerts set. Dogs is good. Can we look at rare? Yeah, easy win casinos. We were looking at rare last week. Haven't looked back at it yet. Nice. Nice. Rare following the TA. Rare. A rare occurrence. Just kidding. Following that TA. Rare trickling on down from them highs. Look at this. Perfect. It's like perfect. Rare just touched its high trend and then fell back down. Come on. Snap on. There you are. Perfect touch. Falling on back down. So where are we looking? The 14. 12.5. Let me see. Where was I getting this 12.5 from? I think it was moving averages, right? Yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm looking for on rare. Still playing out. The day. You're high above your 200 day. Most charts are below their 200 day. This reality. 50-day moving average coming up to golden cross on rare. That actually looks like it's going to happen right in the start of September. Right in the beginning. Next few days. Because price is so far away from this cross, because that move was rather overextended, and I think it was news driven, like that was like the day of their event. Reaching up to that ascending high trend, I think there is extra argument to look for a test of that cross. Does it hold the cross and bounce? I don't know. Does it fall through the cross? That's possible. But those confluential factors, I think price is going to trickle on down to these moving averages. We'll see what happens there. Nothing has changed. It's still just dropping from there, cooling off from its pump-a-roon. Exactly as predicted. 4 hour might be playing with a little momentum, little swing rejection. I don't feel comfortable with that yet. Hourly rolling over. I think I just looked at that. I can see like a little pop over this weekend. I don't think that pop really brings you anywhere spicy though. I think it's just a retracement. Maybe very local. Maybe just from here to here. like 20 cents. Currently at 17.4. I mean, maybe there's a trade there. I don't like it. I don't like a trade until we see down here 12, maybe 11.3. 618 retracement. I still think there is a good trade to be made on rare. I just don't think that that good trade is today. I don't think it's today o'clock. Maybe September 1st when we see that golden cross complete. Time will tell. Bitcoin, let's go. What's up, Hiram? Who's over there on the short stream? What's up, AI Corner? I missed you, man. Do you trade ever? Or do you trade? I missed it. Do I trade every day? No. No, I don't trade every day. Or just when you're streaming? Combination. I trade when I like the market conditions. Honestly, I've been saying this for months. I don't like these market conditions. I don't like this sideways chop. I like trending. I like clear up trends, clear down trends. I don't like this range bound highs and lows back and forth. Nah, it's not my jam. Appreciate your questions though. Which was never sold as being initially. What is? How much do currencies or commodities affect crypto? Indirectly, everything, all markets are tied. Keep hearing nightmares about the next few months. That's good. I'm glad that you keep hearing nightmares. You know you're asking questions only manipulators could answer. Bloody manipulation. No such thing. No such thing, man. Markets aren't manipulated. Markets, to say markets are manipulated suggests that markets aren't just in a perpetual state of influences, actors. Bitcoin. I just got the alert. I saw it right in front of me. Wow. News crypto. Make it stop? I can't, man. I can't. Persona muy importante. We are real people. I'm sure you are. You just found my channel. Boom. That's weird. I said boom in the stream today. I haven't said that in a while. Now someone's asking for it. Yeah, why not? You guys play COD while in the Discord? I mean, I've been playing some Overwatch. I don't have a console though. You had an account with Femix for 2 years. Will they KYC you? Eventually, yeah. I mean, eventually. Let's be real. Eventually, every exchange will be KYC'd. But will you be KYC'd in September, like September 1st? No. No, you probably got a while. That'd be my guess. I'm just guessing though. One trade per week is sufficient, Juan. Honestly, I think it's really bad. It's a really bad mindset to even have like a minimum. You could have a maximum of how many trades you want to do in a time frame, but to have a minimum, it's just like almost by definition, you're saying, even if I can't identify a good setup, even if there aren't any good setups, I'm still going to make a trade. I think that's not a successful mindset. I think you trade based on, the amount of trades you make is based on obviously experience, but the market itself. Back in the beginning of the year, it was like January, February, March, we were making mad trades all the time. Clear trending market. Then it stopped. So I stopped. Some people only trade ranging markets. That's fine. Everyone trades differently. Everyone's going to be successful in different scenarios, different setups, different markets. It's not going to be the same for everyone. There isn't one answer to almost every trading question. And this kind of looks like a liquidity sweep now, doesn't it? Lows closed above the wick, moving back up. Effing render didn't fill me. I knew I should have market ordered it. I was trying to be good. I was trying to like be on my best trading behavior. And now that order is just going to be sitting. I wonder. I think I lost it. Where is it? I closed it. That's okay. I look at TRX. Yeah, we look at TRX. Render, you were supposed to fill me before going up, bud. There's still time. Yeah, we look at TRX. What's up, Kenpachi? Waiting for Bitcoin to go down to 42 to 48 to buy a spot. If that doesn't happen, you might miss it. I mean, if you wait for a price to the upside or the downside, yeah, of course, you always might miss it. Of course. TRX looking fine. Looking very good following the arrows. That's why I always say I don't ever feel comfortable being all in or all out on any position that I have any conviction in. Like, I might sell Bitcoin at times, but I'm never selling 100%. Never selling my entire stack. Might sell like 1%, 2%. But I never, ever want to be caught only in cash. Cash is the guaranteed loss. It's a weird thing to think about because you're like, oh, I'm holding a shitcoin, it's down 99%. Well, that's a big loss too. But dollars are a guaranteed loss over time. By sitting in them, you're losing value, just interest even. And unless you're collecting APY, it gets a little more complicated, has to outpace inflation, but they're the guaranteed loss. I want my value in Bitcoin. Professor Bees, can I help you?
Sorry, I didn't know you were.
Why are you scratching right underneath my chair? She's like, screw you. She did not like that. She just sassed me. She sassed me. Pay no attention and you won't miss anything. That's actually weirdly true. That's weirdly true. You won't miss anything. Still moving up. Done. Bitcoin, it was. Touching cats makes you, what? I don't even know what that means. I'm not even gonna do it. SUI, we can look at SUI then. Just arrived. What's up, 𝐓𝐫𝐸𝐾𝐨𝐮𝐲? We're looking at the TRX here quick. Hold up. Let me look at TRX quickly and then we'll go. TRX back to its 0.5 retrace. This is where we were looking for it to go. 16.2 cents. Has it got legs? I think it's got legs. Guys, I have no passion. I have no love in my heart for TRX specifically. I do use it to send USDT, but I don't even use TRX. I just use it to pay the fee. But I like this chart. This chart has been strong. That's why I've been talking about it. I'm not trying to shilly it. I'm not saying you should buy it, but it's been strong. 12-hour or 24-hour, the day, still pretty strong. Most charts do not have anything like this. In fact, I want to say most charts look like this, where they have very negative money flow. They haven't even really rolled over yet. This is the opposite.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you wrote that.
No.
I didn't.
I don't know if I'm ready to say back to the highs yet.
That was Mozart.
Going for the highest monthly close in its history. That's wild. That's pretty bonkers, isn't it? 1 day, 6 hours. If TRX stays above, if it stays above 14.2, is the highest close in its entire, all the way back to 2017 history. TRX is also, I'll be honest, it's Friday. I'll share with you guys, I'll confide in you. TRX is also giving me hope that my bags from like 2017-16 may still go on to do good things. I was starting to lose hope. I've been telling you guys about it over the last year. They just didn't seem to, they just kept losing ground against Bitcoin. None of them seemed to be performing, and it seemed to be like, maybe this just doesn't happen. TRX giving me a little hope here. If it can go back to its all-time high, hell, just even break 18.5, that might suggest that those other coins have some life. We just have to wait. TRB popping. Turb. You held it for 6 years? Bro, I've been holding Litecoin since before the dawn of man. SUI. Someone said SUI is about to pop. I mean, anything could be about to pop, but I ain't looking. I'm not seeing what you're seeing, my dude. A little swing rejection on the 1 hour, maybe even on the 4. It's been on a few charts. No divergence on the 12. Money flow on the 12 is brutally bearish, but this is gonna roll over, man. It's going to roll over. It just keeps doing it. It keeps, as soon as it's like, oh, it might be done. It's like, nah, one more. That's a decent setup. What does the day have for us? Daily, it's the same thing as the 12. Keeps giving us that rollover signal, but hasn't yet. It's hard to trust. Hard to trust. I don't love that. SUI close above 82 cents. You have a bullish engulf. Bottom wick's taller than the top wick. Not the worst. something that I'm interested in, because we're seeing more than just this chart do this, right? This, I'll call it the inverse Darth Maul candle. The Darth Maul candle, just the red version of this. Typically, we've seen them at highs and have not really been a bullish sign when we've seen the Darth Mauls. This is upside down. I wonder, I'm not ready to speculate, but I'm paying attention to these closes, and I wonder if these end up playing out that same way. Green, the Jedi Maul, I don't know. Green double-edged lightsaber. If that has that same reversal signal. We'll find out in September. That's basically where I'm at. I don't really have any alpha for you on SUI, man. I mean, you have a nice candle now, 4 hour, but like, I don't think that's enough for me. I don't think it's enough for me to get excited quite yet. In this 1 minute, it's like made a slightly higher high. I don't know. RSI remaining up though. If SUI gets above 85, might get a little spicy back to $1. Here we go. Bitcoin move going on. It's kind of following this. If it's following this fractal that we picked out from Wednesday, because this was the exact same price action. I will note this. I said this was the same price action as Wednesday. Wednesday did continue higher, and it has continued higher during the live. Might not have been the worst call. But if it is following, if it's going to do that same thing, which I don't think is really the best bet, I think maybe we see 59.3 back to like 48 or 58.4. Kind of this. Something like that. If we're going to follow it. Basically just pinning these highs and lows to resistance and support. Oh. No longer bearish engulfed on the day. That's cool. Bulls defending, invalidating that bearish engulf on the daily. And I'll hate that. As of this candle, though, just as of like right this second, we have traded out of that bearish engulf now 3 whole minutes. Bitcoin making that move to 59.3, it looks like. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get it. Someone said, the finisher said TRB. TRB popping. I'll be the judge of that. Finisher. Man, these are desperate times in crypto, man. It's just like SUI. It's like, it's up 1%. SUI up 2%, 3%. After these falls, like, I get the optimism. I respect it. I get it. But like, man, these aren't popping yet. Like, if this had happened to be popping. We haven't looked at TRB for a while, but maybe we're looking at inverse head and shoulders. Maybe this is actually the same trade setup as our render trade. This is the exact same thing. Do you guys see this? Like the similarity, fall, wick, bear flag, break up from the bear flag, back test that bear flag's resistance as support, bounce, right? Looks very similar. Maybe that means there's a trade here too. I don't know. Two hours, 1 hour and 40 minutes into the live. You guys are the best. Today's so unspicy. You guys are the best. $60. I don't know if I like this yet. 69. Take it to 69. Maybe. Maybe. The 11 hour. How did I even get on that? don't know. I'm not ready for this yet. Your DGB wick, my lord. My lord. Can we check out Litecoin? Oh, I've been trying. I still pull up Litecoin almost every day, and I still, like, my brain doesn't even process it anymore. It's just like, okay, this is life. This be life again. Someday, my baby. Someday, my baby, Litecoin. Not super optimistic yet. Yeesh. Litecoin, could you close above $70 in August? That'd be really cool. Minimum 66. Like, really? You're gonna break your range low? Go back to 80. Go back to 80 bucks. Bottom of the band. That seems to be where you're enjoying yourself, Litecoin. Yeah, man. More than anyone, maybe. More than almost everyone. I want Litecoin to go up. Someday. Someday she will. It's funny someone else asked for XRP because they're the same chart. Although they've deviated. There's been some deviation lately. Riggedy wrecked. Back below the trend. I mean, XRP just loves these little squigglies that I've done. XRP did not look good. Not looking great. Not like it's the end of the world bad, but like, dude, it's support at 55, 50 cents. Lower high again. Now you're broken the low. You're either just going to continue trading sideways or you're falling back to this 50-cent zone. Test that bottom of the channel, bounce back up. Really want to see this hold here, though. I didn't get a top touch in any of the recent rallies. That's not great. Sellers coming in earlier and earlier. I'll pull Jasmine up just because it's right here. It's literally the chart next to this one. Jasmine with that bearish engulf weekly. Crap. Not looking so hot. Maybe I'm just having flashbacks to kind of earlier this year. If Jasmine trades sideways, like I don't know, like 1.8, no. 1.8 to like 2.1 or maybe even 2.5, you start looking a lot like a Head and Shoulders. And we've seen a lot of charts do this same dance, testing support, hitting a higher high and coming right back to it. We've had a lot of pretty big fake outs that way, actually, in the last 3 months, 4 months. Let's see. Good. At least the S&P isn't doing anything. Good. NASDAQ also not doing anything. Good, good. BNB. Man, this is so sideways. So sideways. What do you think about 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐞? Dude, Mr. Nobody. Nobody has asked me about IOTA in like a year plus. And before that, like 2 years plus. I liked it when you reached off the camera, came up with the cup, and then the tissue. Oh, yeah. It's a glasses wipe. Grab some other stuff. Reach out, grab some other stuff. Some cursed energy. Jujutsu Kaisen. Gamer subs cursed energy. What else can I pull out? Here's a watch. That's it. I don't really have anything else on here. Professor Beans, can I help you? Go downstairs. Go downstairs. What? What? Did you hear me pick up this watch? Yeah, that's what you heard. It's the watch. Just a watch. It's okay. Professor Beans is not sponsored. Is sponsored. We're sponsored by Meta Signals and 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐞. Man, there we go. 59.3 in the books. Okay, here's where it could get interesting. Break above 59.3, and we're out of this fractal. We're not doing this. Not doing that. Hold up. We're not doing that. Leaving, diverging from it. That would be good. Don't know. Is that in the books? The fractal said much more sideways first. That hourly though. Hourly just rolled over. VWAP's moving up now. Momentum. 14 minutes to go. We'll find out. Momentum closing like this pretty strong. 90-minute rolling over. Was not looking so bullish, but now it's looking slightly more bullish. Slightly. Close today green still wouldn't look good. Still be pretty ugly. What's up, Squeeze? I see you subscribing. It's a bear market for subscribers, boys. If you're out there and you haven't subscribed yet, you're a gem. Join us. Join us forever in Discord. Almost everybody's busy. That's cool. We'll end the poll. 100-minute heads up. I know. I feel it. I'm like tired. My brain's like slowing down. What's up, man? Andre Nettis. TA on 𝐂𝐞. We looked at dogs, Robert. We looked at dogs. We looked at it. Give us a deep red candle for the weekend. All right. Dropping it. VeChain, AVAX, RC, GTO, Beam, ICP, Jasmine. We looked at Jasmine. We've got a bunch of charts today. We're over 100 minutes in on the live. Not very spicy. ICP. Long still good. Looks ugly. I placed the trade for render. And then price ran from me. Literally, what, right here? Right here? Got skunked. Womp. Wompity wompity womp womp. Boys, it's Friday. It's Friday. You guys have busy weekend holiday plans. You're going to do a little not patron night. Like a voice chat night. A brews and bowls and charts night. But 60% of you voted no. Surprising. I thought for sure we were going to have to do that. That's all right. We'll do it again. We'll get it. But yeah, man, it's Friday. Bitcoin. Very Friday Bitcoin vibes here. Up to 59.3 and chilling. Yeah. I'm glad every single one of you tuned in today. Subscribed, liked, enjoyed the stream, I hope. I know I didn't have the best energy today. I'm a little blah. A little out of it. But we'll be live again Monday at the latest, 1 p.m. East, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right here. Keep your eyes peeled for content in between, like our free trading course. It's the best one on YouTube. Check it out after the live. I highly recommend you boys have a good holiday weekend. Traditional markets open Tuesday. August ends tomorrow night. Maybe we'll go live tomorrow night. We'll see how I'm feeling. See how we're vibing. Might go live for August close. What do you think? Let me know. Join the Discord. I'll be there chatting today. I think that's it, guys. Discord.gg/TomCrown. Thanks for putting up with my low energy. I'll bring the better vibes on Monday. Spam in the Discord. Link in there. It's free. Just make sure to verify. Click the little blue button when you join. That's it, boys. Hopefully Bitcoin just melts faces, because it usually moves right after I end the live. So with that said,